Hello and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a very peculiar, very interesting topic. A couple of guys reached out to me about this, and I wanted to share some insight and how. Remember, the whole purpose of the framework for this channel is to help men of all ages to harness, to learn, and to become the best versions of themselves. So anytime I hear something or I know something that I can share in the manosphere to benefit, to help you, I share it. That's the whole reason for this video. Now, this topic today is a practice. It's a practice that I also execute. So it's a thing that I do. So it's gonna make a whole lot of sense when I start to talk about it. Now, these guys who reach out to me, obviously they've just started and they're seeing some challenges. And I wanted to touch on it because I experienced it, and we're just gonna talk about that challenge. So what is this thing that I want to talk? We're going to talk about semen retention or no fapping. If you know what that means, is the idea of staying away or abstaining from sexual intercourse for some time. Now, this is going to be different for different people. When I say that is, there will be guys who are in a committed relationship. They might be married or in a very serious relationship. These guys, their practice is going to be based off a cycle. They'll have different cycle where it might be 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, depending on how they make arrangement with your partner, because they are in a committed relationship. So, at some point they have to do some work with their lady, you know what I mean? You got to sync up and do some work at some point. So they have a different cycle. Unlike guys who are single, they might have a different schedule. They might just say, okay, I'm going to do 6 months straight. They don't have any ties to any person that they're, Now, this is for you, the single guys who are just getting started. These are some of the things you need to know right off the bat. So it's going to be different for different people. But the real thing we want to talk about today is the challenges. Now, these guys who reach out to me, they were talking about something that I know because it happened to me. It's always been there. See, once you start practicing semen retention, 1 week, 2 weeks, doesn't, depending on how far you go, you will see something. The idea of having sex will become so strong because, you're practicing semen retention. So biologically, you're going to have a lot of urges. Not only that, there will be a physical temptation present for you to deal with. You will have easy access to make it happen. What do I mean by that? So many events or scenarios will present themselves to you in a much easy way. It'll be so easy, so accessible, where it'll cause you to break cycle, and that will lead you back to zero. The whole goal is to stay focused. Do not lose track of that. Remember, based off your cycle, if you're a single guy who's just getting started, or if you're in a committed relationship, you've scheduled a time to go through this process. You must go through the fire of that set time. Do not break cycle. When that happens, it becomes it's not going to be effective, so to speak. And you're not going to learn because it's different for everybody. I can't sit here and tell you, oh, if you do this, you'll get this exact thing. It's an experience that you will witness something happens to you based on your partner. There's so many different things that can happen, but the benefits are astronomical. But I can't tell you exactly what will happen, what you see. But I can tell you about this challenge. You will have a lot of urge to release. That is a biological fact on its own. But then there will be time when events where you will have easy access to the fact. What do I mean by that is, women will present themselves to you on a golden platter. You have easy access to have women. Or it'll be very easy for you to do this thing. You'll be seeing scenarios where you can just get it done very easily. You'll be having very easy access to it. The whole thing is that force. you have to remain focused to maintain it, to go through the fire, because that's the whole purpose of it. So if you are seeing this, it's a good thing, but you have to stay steadfast. You cannot break cycle. You have to go through the whole course of the time that you've scheduled. Different things will happen to you based off your schedule, based off your framework. The whole thing is to stay through the course. You might be somebody who will just want to do it for like a month. You break cycle and then get back to it. Or you might be somebody who is doing it 3 months. You might be somebody who will do 6 months, a year. Based on your schedule, make sure you follow through. But during that time, when you're doing work, you will have this temptation. The urge is going to be so strong that, it takes a very, very disciplined mind to go through that urge. Secondly, presentation of scenarios or events, occurrences of easy access to the fact that can make you to, get back to base and release. That sends you back to category 1. So again, these are some of the challenges you're gonna face once you start to do this. So guys, remember, stay focused. These things are normal. When you see these challenges, just remember, this is why you're doing this. And there are benefits I can't tell you because you already know. You'll be experiencing this. You experience this yourself and you see a whole lot more benefits. But this is just one of the challenges, or some of the challenges that I face, and that's what some of you guys were saying. So that's it, guys. If you find this valuable, if you find this information helping you, please give us a thumbs up and share this with your friends. It helps with the algorithm. If there's something you want to tell me, you can help with the channel, please drop it down in the comment section. And I'll see you at the top. We can talk about this on an extensive level on the next one. Just based on how the question comes. No topics are off limits here. We try to share things that can help you become the best version of yourself. So if anybody knows anything that you've been through that can help the manosphere, please do so. Do me the honors and share that in the comment section, and I'll try to read on it, and and we can do some video on it. Thank you, and I'll see you at the top.